Hi, I'm SteveMo and I love Waymo. Today we're going to go Waymo hunting. Now what is Waymo hunting? Let me consult my dictionary, online dictionary. Waymo hunting. Searching for Waymos testing in a city in which they are not yet fully operational. Now that's San Diego. So we're going to go do some Waymo testing. And I love Waymo. I just got to show my shirt here. Now, you know what? This reminds me of the very first Waymo that I ever saw. It was in San Francisco.
I did send a text earlier, but we are in the car driving back.
You're getting the car. Let him go past a little bit. Pause it till he goes.
Okay.
Wow, that's driverless. Thank you, Wendy. At least that's how I remember the first time I ever saw Waymo on the streets of San Francisco, April 17th, 2024. Interestingly, looking back at my recollection, I said, wow, that's driverless. Well, I've since learned that's not true. That's a FSD, full self-driving vehicle. So when you jump in a Waymo, there is a driver. It's the Waymo driver, the most experienced, safest driver on Earth. So anyway, yeah. All right, well, let's get on. I know this is jumping around with the editing, but let's get on with our day. Let's see if we can find a Waymo. Hope we can find one today. Testing, downtown San Diego. Hi, this is SteveMo and I love Waymo. We're out in the desolate regions of East County, La Mesa at the moment. We're going to head downtown to San Diego hunting for Waymos. And, oh, wait a minute, I'm not branded. Hang on for a second. I'm going to be a big YouTube content provider and influencer. I got to be branded. Okay, partly branded. Wait. There we go. So we're going to head downtown. Waymo has announced their testing in San Diego. They're not operational, that's why we're hunting for them. Couldn't even find where their depot is. So we're just going to look around and see if we can find a Waymo. Then we're going to tail them. And we're going to wave at them. Because Waymos can see. So hopefully we'll see a Waymo in just a second.
Turn right onto Broadway, then turn right onto 30th Street.
We're making our way into the mythical
At the light,
South Park,
turn right
San
onto
Diego.
30th Street.
In the old days, remember I'm a senior, using maps, I could never find it. I could never find it by memory, at least. Even now, I have to GPS it. Is that one? No.
Nation.
Okay, we're here. Now I think what we do is we just pull over and we hope a Waymo goes past. There's a Waymo. False alarm. No Waymos yet, but maybe South Park is a little too ambitious, maybe too little far out from the city center. Maybe they're going to be doing their testing downtown. So that's where we're going to head now. Just up here a little ways is Broadway, and we'll just take it right down into the big buildings. Okay, new plan of action. We're gonna hit Broadway, like I mentioned, and we're gonna go downtown. Just maybe park down there, have some sushi, and wait for a Waymo to go by. Because here on Broadway, I would imagine that in their testing, they might want to go on Broadway a few times. Then again, you just never know where they're going to go. Let's see if we can get a little air here. Whoa. Okay, so this is sort of a transportation hub. That's where the trolley cuts through those buildings. So that doesn't really mean anything. We have a colorblind society. Red light, walk. Old man ranting. You know, I just thought driving around might not be the way to catch a Waymo. It might be better to park in a touristy area down by the water and let a Waymo catch us. There's the Spreckles. That'd be a great place to take a Waymo for a show. Our curtain will arrive soon. Well, we got a huge ship here, and then there's one fixing to back in. Oh, we're just leaving. Cool. Cool. Star of India, and whatever this. What is that? Okay, we're gonna shut it down right here and just hang out, hoping we see a Waymo. Probably not. Do Waymos go on the grass? I don't think they do. Well, we've been sitting here facing this building, but also looking in the rearview mirrors, hoping to see a Waymo. Nothing. By the way, we're in a 0% self-driving car. It's known as a 0SD. Proud of that. Well, let's go.
Is Waymo currently testing in San Diego? It says yes, Waymo is currently testing in San Diego with vehicles driving on public roads in various neighborhoods and on freeways like I-5 and SR-163. This is part of the company's preparation for launching its driverless robo-taxi service in the city in 2026.
All right, now we're in the gas lamp. Hoping to get lucky. Happy face. Come on, Waymo. Road closed. Nah. I'm gonna go through anyway. Let's see. Okay. You win, road closure. Okay, I got a new thought. We're gonna take 4th Avenue all the way up in past Balboa Park up into Hillcrest, and I think we might have some good fortune. Why wouldn't we? Cruising past the El Cortez. Might be Bankers Hill, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we did find something of interest online. Looks like they're testing in Bankers Hill, which I think we're headed there now. Sherman Heights, downtown San Diego. So let's see if we get lucky. We're definitely in Mission Hills now. Gonna whip up Goldfinch Street. See if we can find anything. I'm sure we're gonna encounter 2, 3, 4 Waymos right in a row. Tesla. There's the old Garden Cabaret. Ooh, it looks like it's cleared out. Oh, there it is. Garden Cabaret. Well, we're gonna head back maybe through Sherman Heights, and then we'll get back on the 94 to head back out to the desolate wastelands of the East County region. It's been fun not having any success, but maybe we'll still have success. One thing I like about Waymos is they do the exact speed limit, and they stop at all stop signs. Hey, there's the back of that fancy building with all the plants on it. Fancy. Down to India Street. See if the British store is open. There's the airport. Well, looks like we're gonna give it up. We didn't see any Waymos. Although, like I promised, when we get home, I'm going to grab the calculator and total the number of Waymos we saw. At least we get to see pretty San Diego skyline. Alright, well, as a last-ditch effort, we're rolling all up in through Sherman Heights. So, hopefully we'll still see a Waymo. We hope so. Gonna make a right on Market Street. And this is a gripping video, isn't it? Sherman Heights, baby. Well, sadly, today, November 8th, 2025, we saw a grand total of, let me get my calculator, 0 Waymos being tested in San Diego. Oh well, maybe in our dreams.